We're very happy to be here in Turkey. This is a country that we admire. We admire your country, we admire your culture, your history. We know that this people conquered the world at one time, and for a long time. And we know that that spirit is within every Turk. And that spirit, it's growing again. And if you see Turkey 20 years ago, it's not Turkey right now. Turkey is growing again. And it's growing at a fast pace right now. And you could see it everywhere. You could see it in the economy, in exports. You could see the quantity of products everywhere. The President just mentioned that El Salvador, even though we're a very small country and a very small market, but we increased our commerce by 80% in 1 year. My dad used to say that it's the same thing. It's as difficult going from 1 to 2 than going from 1 million to 2 million. So growing 80%, it's difficult. But like the President said, it would be easier for us to achieve the goal of 500 million in 5 years, because that's less than 80% a year of growth. So it's the same. If you see products in Turkey, if you see communications, productions, TV productions, the culture, everybody knows now about the culture in Turkey. Everybody knows about Turkey's history, about the Ottoman Empire. And that's because Turkey is growing so fast and becoming a powerhouse. And that's, of course, because of the leadership of President Erdogan. You have a strong people with a great spirit, but you also need a leader, and you have one here. And you have a great leader here. That's why we wanted to visit, and that's why we're very honored to be received as guests in such a good way, in such a good fashion. We had a great conversation in our bilateral talk, and then we had a great conversation also in our talk with the cabinets. We spoke about a lot of things, about like the President says, converting El Salvador into a logistics center for the region, for Central Latin America. But also we spoke about investments in energy, investments in construction, in ports, maritime ports, in defense. We are already speaking and having very strong and prosperous conversations with companies in Turkey regarding defense, regarding ports, regarding energy, regarding infrastructure building, regarding exports and imports, commerce. And we're even talking about a dry canal with El Salvador and Honduras in place. Of course, we have to speak with our Honduran counterparts, but they're our friends, and the new government in Honduras is going to be sworn in the 27th, and we're going to speak to them, and we're very friendly to the new government. This, like I told President Erdogan, the Ottoman Empire was the strongest empire when the conquest of America started. But the Ottoman Empire didn't go to America, probably because of the geographical position. It was hard to go through the Strait of Gibraltar and send ships to America at that time, probably. If not, history would be different. But now, that doesn't matter. You don't have to go to the Strait of Gibraltar anymore. So, and that's why you have go from 6 to 17, and there's going to be a lot more. But we want to be more than just a diplomatic, one of the new diplomatic spaces that you will open. We want to be your friends. I want to be your friends over there in America. And like you know, there's two Americas. There's North America, United States and Canada, and there's Latin America. And Latin America, it's a very special place. It's a place, a very rich culture, with a lot of people, with diversity, with a lot of people, with a lot of energy, with a lot of fabulous places that you will want to know and see and explore and trade and invest. And there's a lot of potential for a growing powerhouse like Turkey. And of course, we're a very small piece of it. But at the same time, we know that we could be a very important piece in the puzzle that it's Latin America. There's also another thing, and it's that we already have deals almost closed to build new ports in El Salvador by Turkish companies to build a geothermal power plant by a Turkish company and to buy military equipment from Turkish companies. So that's only for starters. But tomorrow we're having another meeting with a lot of other companies. And we're even having, then after the meeting with all of these companies, we have another meeting with another company that is going to help us build our first satellite so we can send it to space and have the first Salvadoran satellite, but of course built with Turkish technology. So there's a lot of things to see and a lot of things to do, but this is a huge start. If you see such a small country as El Salvador, this is a huge start. And like my dad used to say, 1 to 2 is as easy or as difficult as from going to 1 million to 2 million. If this is just the start, just imagine what can the future bring. So thank you, Mr. President, for this invitation and this welcoming into this beautiful and incredible country with this beautiful and incredible people.
Değerli dostum Bukele'ye ben de çok teşekkür ediyorum. Önce El Salvador'dan basın mensubu arkadaşımıza